The exam of Bank of India credit officer was scheduled for me on the first shift. Okay, and so if I talk about the level of the paper, so English was way too easy. Okay, the one who has practiced can easily do it within a time frame easily. Okay, and I did 29 in it. Okay, so then the reasoning section. So reasoning was kind of moderate type. Okay, so in which four sitting arrangement or puzzles were available. Okay, and I won't talk about what kind of a question were there. You can get those easily. So we can compare it with the level of RRB PO mains. Okay, so the things were all doable, but you need time. Okay, so again the same mistake. I don't know why I do. So I was stuck in two puzzles, I guess. Okay, so I did a 25 in it. Okay, so if I talk about the next section, quant. So quant was kind of yes, moderate. The things were doable also, the same like reasoning, but was too calculative. The good news is the DIs, the four DIs were there. In DIs, the every DI was related to ratio, proportion, and percentage like things. So the you can easily solve it. Okay, so what I wrong did is I started it with the caselet DI. I don't know what I thought at that time. So the caselet didn't solve and I stuck. Though I was able to do 23, I guess. Okay. So in GA section, things were not that easy. So though I was able to do 22, yes, I did some guesswork. I guessed nearly four questions. Okay, so 18 were correct and four were guessed. In guesswork also, uh, I did two mistake, I guess, and two were correct. So 20 was overall correct. What I am thinking that I maybe get 18. I maybe it's possible. Let's see what going to happen. So apart from the GA section, we'll come back to GA in another video, or I'll discuss it here. Okay, so in GA section, I am able to remember these seven, so I jotted down for you. So the GA was not that kind of a straightforward. You must have to read in depth. Okay, or the what could I say? You can't just skim the GA and go to the exam and you will able to solve. I mean, take it. So the one question was regarding the that's genetically modified. Okay, thing. You will able to know it if you are reading current affairs related to agricultural section. So they asked about the AM full form. So in next there was again the full form kind of a thing where they asked the I full form. So that is invoicing, I guess. So Prapti was there. One question was like regarding MV Ganga River cruise. Okay, so they asked here is how many states it's going to cross, which I guessed was five, so it was correct. So in next question, they yes, this was a kind of a tricky one. If someone like me who hadn't read it, because they asked the celebration anniversary of RBI. Okay, so they, as we know that in 1935 it is established, in 34 it was established, in 35 it was nationalized. So by calculating easily, you will get to know that the 78 years has been passed. So all the options were wrong. So I just ticked on 80th, which was correct actually. So this was the guesswork for me. These two are the guesswork for me. So it's correct. So again, this is also a question regarding the Boeing, I guess 767, I guess, which I did some mistake because I selected it 787. So I'm not sure about it. So whatever the question were there exactly, I don't remember, but this was related to the Boeing update. Okay. So the next was Vostro account which has been opened by SBI, I guess, in Sri Lanka. And one more question in which I did mistake. Okay, so SHG, women SHG minimum members required, which is 5, and I ticked 7. Okay, so only this much question I'm able to remember. Okay, so you can understand the level of difficulty from it. Okay, so my exam was in first shift. Okay, first shift of the same day, so the 19th. Okay, so this is all about the paper. Okay, yeah, if we talk about the last section, which was not countable as English, the descriptive one. So I did good in descriptive. Okay, and that was easy for, okay, and doable. Anyone can do it. So the question I selected was the letter to the bank manager regarding the fraud in ATM. Okay, and in essay writing, I selected the question essay for the small finance bank, SFBs. Okay, how will impact the nation and all. So this is all about the whole paper for Bank of India Credit 2020-23. So right now I'm very frustrated kind. Okay, I'm not able to understand what I should do in reasoning quant, and especially in GA. I'm planning to leave the preparation since it's been long time. Let's see what I'm going to do next.